Hello, and welcome to Mortal Shell 2. This is part of my coverage of the Steam Next Fest for June 2026. I'm filming this one a bit early. It's released the playtest slash beta slash demo thingy. I'll be honest, it's labelled as all three of those. But yes, it's released that after its announcement at the I forget which conference it were at. It were either Xbox or the Future Games show or one or the other, maybe PC Games show, I don't know. It was announced at one of them, and it's available on Steam as like again, I think it's literally called the Mortal Shell beta or something. But it's also got the demo label on it, so I think it's one of those, you know, demos in air quotes where it's actually more or less well, yeah, it's a beta in air quotes, but more or less a demo. Oh, so something's coming for him. Well, he's very dead. So the way this one works, because I was umming and ahhing about getting the first one originally, and I ended up deciding against it because I wasn't so sure about the main thing about this game, which is you don't so much. So it's a Souls-like game, but you don't so much like level up your guy and do all your skills and stuff in the traditional sense. Instead, what you end up doing is you're swapping between bodies. So you're like some kind of magical being who's kind of, reanimating the corpses of the humans that you possess or something. We'll just go with this. Camera style, immersive action. Prioritize immersion in atmosphere where tight camera focus view. Pull the camera back to provide greater combat awareness. Do exploration and combat. Oh, I see. So one's closer and one's further back. Yeah, one's more like. Okay, we'll just continue with the defaults. Yeah. Right. So just saying here, we might encounter some bugs and things. We should be fine though. When the old prisoner broke his bonds.
When the old prisoner
narrated.
broke his bonds,
I'll shut up.
the foundling rose to the sky and became a beacon. Fulgrim fell quiet for a time until the Undermether arrived.
I'll be honest, while I didn't play the first,
her remains were worshipped.
I did watch it on YouTube.
Yet that was not enough. They carved temples from her bones, pilfered the wealth of her womb. But within her helm, a foul passenger festered, whispering madness, until it broke free. Kin turned upon kin. The temples were ravaged, her eggs lost. She feared all her ova were gone, spoiled, tainted. But one did survive. A strong one.
So as I was going to say, I did watch a playthrough of it on YouTube. Originally I was just watching it through to kind of decide as to whether or not I was going to buy it myself, and I ended up not doing so and just watching the playthrough all the way to the end. But I'll be honest, I don't remember much of it.
It's time, child.
It's been a while, and story-wise, not loads happened.
Wake up.
And it definitely suffered from, like, a lot of the areas looked kind of similar, so it all kind of
You
blurs
think
together
you're
for me.
one of them? You're not. You hatched here, but you belong somewhere else. Arise, Harbinger.
Okay, so it's a bird with a dead person in its mouth. And we're some weird alien thing. So like I say, we're this weird alien thing that can kind of inhabit corpses and bring them to life and so on. Where are we meant to go then? Do we go in here? No. I guess we're gonna go down this path then. Oh, there is. Does this lead somewhere? I'm just wondering if there's any like starting gear in the area that I should be grabbing. Well, there you go. It's something. I think we've just literally picked up a weed. Right. We're in the Forlorn Village. What are we doing with Bambi here? Completely unnatural, unrealistic deer behaviour there. Real deer would run away as soon as they see you. Very skittish creatures. 0 out of 10 now. Unrealistic deer AI. Ooh, what's this? Speak
Go on
with
ahead.
Daisy.
I need a few more flowers before I can join the others.
I can hear music off in the distance very faintly.
I think I feel her presence. Remember, she's near.
If only I could be so wild and carefree today. I envy them.
Right, so looks like we're going down here. We're some part of some kind of cult in the woods. Well, that's a weird button to have for sprint.
Something to remember us by.
I just want this to be known, like, everyone who just puts controls in non-standard positions just for the sake of it, like, why is, you know, the B button circle on a PlayStation controller? Why is that sprint? That's always L3 on a controller. Always. Why would it be B? Like, that's just wrong. So these are weird people as well. No. Man, they've got kind of bug eyes. Oh, they're wearing a mask. That's why it looks weird. Yeah, they're all wearing masks, like wooden masks. They're not weird alien looking things though, are they? Like I am. Like, they're wearing masks. I am
Come
this
on,
ugly.
Lavender. Will you dance with me? Guess not.
I guess I'm Lavender then. Surely that's not my actual name. That must be like a nickname she's got for me. Well, there's no one else to talk to. I guess it's wanting us to go this way now.
Please, don't hurt Navi.
I'm not ready to die. Please,
Right.
go.
Come closer.
Claim what's
It's
yours.
time to claim what's yours.
Okay.
This night, Aros. He was once like any mortal. Driven by the illusion of self. Now he's pure.
a vessel to be filled. With purpose. Your purpose.
Harros. And so we are now
More than a weapon,
Harros.
child. Find what remains of me.
We might have turned everyone around us to stone then. The Iconoclast. New weapon. New sidearm. Nearly shotty? What? Untarnished seal. Has it got everyone there? Oh, looks like that's all collapsed so we can't go back, but yeah. Looks like everyone who was around has been frozen to bits.
Do not
Well,
war.
turned into stone.
Your true disciples are waiting.
Oh, you can, yeah, you absolutely can smash them, okay. I had to try it at least once.
You may call me Rook, if you had a mouth. Keep going. We must get you to your new home.
So like I said, very much a Souls-like game. And pretty goddamn good looking. Right. But yeah, I think my issue has always been that I'm not fully sold on this like body swapping idea. As cool and interesting as it is, I think I would just rather have a character customizer and be able to just spec myself out in a traditional RPG style, you know, with skills and stats and things. I'm a sucker for that sort of stuff. I really am. We've got a new item. Oh, I don't think I can jump up here. No, but I can definitely clip into the wall a little. So lock on and big heavy attack. Oh, you've got heavy attack combos. So stab, big thrust, and I forget what that move is called, where you hit them with like the cross guard of the sword. But I remember from hearing about it, the idea is that it's used to like smash through heavy armor. You use it almost as if the sword is like a hammer. Basically. It's very gory as well, this. I like that. Ooh, got jump attacks. Now what is this? Do I have to smash it? I got 27 gloom for that. Whatever the gloom is. Weird thing, personally I don't use lock-ons in a lot of these types of games. I rarely use the lock-on. I usually just attack in the direction I want. and I'll only use a lock-on if it's like a boss fight. Mostly just so I can keep my eyes on them and know where to dodge. Gloom-forged sidearms strike from a distance, felling enemies or breaking objects with deadly precision. Firing costs resolve, which regenerates when landing melee hits. So it is a shotgun. I was going to say it was called a shotty. And you can see it above my health bar in the bottom left. Yeah, we've got now we've got enough to fire it again. Right. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of lock-ons because I like to swing between characters and kind of spread the hits out so I can kind of juggle them. I think it comes from me playing more spectacle fighters back in the day rather than playing typical Souls-like games. Like I played Devil May Cry before I played Dark Souls, so I think it's just an old habit, but it's how I prefer it. Right. Looks like this doesn't know. It does lead somewhere, I think. Yeah, there we go. Some kind of secret thing over here. Might not want to jump down there yet, though. I'm not sure I can see a way out. Oh, mind you, ooh, something down there to interact with. Well, that strikes me as the main path forward, so I think this is a side path, possibly? Let's find out. Ow. Hold to revitalize beacon. Line under Nether to locate your presence within the world and revive you here if you're defeated. Interacting with it again restores health, resolve and respawns foes. The beacon is still corrupted but can be cleansed to provide additional benefits when resting here. Right. Okay, interesting. How do I leave? Can I smash these to get at that? No. I guess we'll rest. Enter the beacon to attempt the challenge of cleansing it of all corruption. Maybe cleansing the corruption gets rid of all the crap around here and allows us to progress. It might be part of the tutorial. Maybe this is the tutorial on how to cleanse beacons, I guess. New item. We're gonna have to take a moment to look for all this new stuff we're finding as well. We'll do that when we get back to the beacon, maybe. Right, okay, so that looks like a... Right, so it's a lift, taking us to here, which is going to do... Okay, we're in a temple.
Come, learn of your strength, child.
Exploiting vulnerabilities. Some enemies are more vulnerable to certain attacks. Experiment light, heavy and ranged attacks against your adversaries. And yeah, that just brings up that message, okay. Well, that strikes me as being strong against ranged, but maybe a heavy attack will probably do something on it. I think we've got a range of about... there-ish. Oh look, we ripped his shield arm off. Question, what does... Because I've got something down there that says... I can press Y to do something. Oh, hello. Your connection to the shell has been severed. Wound your enemies with melee to reclaim it. You can track the progress on your seal. When you've dealt enough melee, you can reclaim your shell. Each shell revival demands more bloodshed than the last. Okay. It'd be helpful if I could... Yeah, I'm going to say it'd be helpful if I could see what was going on. Okay. That's probably not going to do much, but it might at least stagger him. Oh, it is actually quite effective. Okay, there we go. So we can just blast the shields out of the hands. And then follow it up with a quick stab. And we'll probably finish them with that. Right. So there's some kind of item in there. No, can't cut away at it. Cleanse the corruption. And we can return to Beacon. Right, it's cleansed. Yeah, there you go. It's opened the path. And then we can rest, and that gives us our shell back, and now we're good. Oh. Right. Let's see what we have here then.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
Each shell can perform unique abilities. Using shell abilities costs resolve, so basically we can, and let's see, we petrify nearby enemies, leaving them unable to act. While hardened, they take no damage but suffer break damage instead. Deal sufficient damage of this type to leave the victim vulnerable to a riposte. Okay. Looks like there's another path leading down there. That's the point as well. We've not looked at our items yet, and I said I would when we got back to the beacon. Let's see what we've got. Okay. How do I open it? Next, select. Right. It does nothing. At 1000 in inventory grants total immunity from all damage sources. What? A rare plant of dubious use. It's often confused for a far more potent variety. Oh. So if we get 1000 of them in our inventory, we become immune to all damage. What? Yeah, iconoclast, that's our sword. We've got our gun. Untarnished seal. Both symbol and weapon, the seal has been restored to its former glory. Block incoming attacks with your weapon. Time it to get a perfect guard and deal break damage. Right. Ventrium, calcified substance, often mistaken for a fragment of a blessed Mother's bones. And this. Strange, unrusting mechanism crafted from an unknown machine. Bring to France to discover its purpose. Consumed by the tab forged to improve weaponry. Oh, so that's upgrade materials, and that's something that we have to bring to someone. Tower stones are powerful items that can be equipped and come in different kinds. Support, combat, infusion, and ability. So that gives support gives an improvement to your character. Combat enhances weapons. Infusions allow you to infuse weapons with elements, and abilities allow special attacks. Some can only be equipped to certain items and weapons. All equipped experience gain. All of them equip experience from slaying foes, and with enough experience they become ready to be tempered at the forge. So it looks like since you don't level your character up, you level your gear up, is how they're doing it, I guess. Looks like there's monsters down there. I don't know where that leads to down there, but it looks pretty bad. We're going to go on this road up here at the moment. Right. Common moonshine, which is restores a small amount of resolve. For each 100 in inventory, adds plus 5 maximum resolve to all characters. Oh. So it seems that there's a reward for collecting like massive amounts of certain items. So if you just end up with, you know, massive too good to use syndrome, which I often have, you know, where you just, ooh, I'll not use that, I might need it one day. So you never use anything. If you're like me and suffer from that problem, this is a good thing. Wait, did that just regrow? Do anything for me? I thought the last one of these I killed gave me some gloom. It's actually a shell ability. Oh dear. I think those things at the bottom left as well, which we've now got 2 or 3 of. Oh, that was bad. They appear to be our health packs, basically. We get a parry. We are nearly out though. Oh, I'm gone. But I do get a second chance with my shell. And we're gone. We nearly had him. We shouldn't have used our thing on the gun, or maybe we should have, but we should have shot the monsters. Careful, using combos. Right, let's grab that and this.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
Right, and yeah, that was just telling us about shell abilities, wasn't it? Right. Oh god, we've nearly died already. To think I came through here so easily before. And now I'm struggling. Right. Oh! He says as he gets a perfect parry and just rips the guy's head clean off. Right. I think we can get our lost stuff. Ow, I was blown out of my shell. What even hit me then? I weren't caught in those explosions yet. You know, it's acting as if I were. The main problem isn't that we're getting, the problem we're having isn't that we're... it's not that we're getting to the point where we've run out of health and run out of medkits, it's that it's like blasting us to death in one single blow. That's the issue here. You know, it's one-shotting me basically. I think we might be better off when he brings those up. Yeah, when he summons everything. I think what we want to do is just shoot one of them with the shotgun, and I think the explosion will kill the others. Let these come to you. Stab. Got him. Serves you right for getting caught on a rock, you fool. Right. Now, before we go in, let's make sure we're healed up a bit. Just dodge out of the way. Oh, I think that's why we died last time. I think we're getting some damage taken from burning, basically. Yeah, he's setting us on fire, I think. Alright, back off, back off, back off. We've got caught in the explosion of some of them. Yeah, the explosion is way bigger than the actual view of it, and we burnt. So that's what the problem is. The problem is, one, the explosion is larger than the actual particle effect. So it looks like I'm outside of it. I'm not. And secondly, it's doing some kind of damage over time effect afterwards. I'm guessing it sets it on fire or something. Oh my god, he's gone for a fourth attack that time. I'm sure he's only hit me 3 times before, but whatever. I keep forgetting that he does combo moves, that guy. I keep remembering he's there. I keep forgetting that he keeps swinging.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
And the best thing to do with these, don't even attempt to block, just attack. Because if you keep swinging at them, it staggers them. Right. Same with these. Bash, bash. He says as he nearly dies. I think maybe don't do the sprint attack in the future. That's probably what I want to avoid. It seems to overcommit to the attack, doesn't it? You do not heal for much when you use that thing, you really don't. I don't think I can beat this guy without some heals, so I think this is probably a loss. Yeah, like I got caught there. And then he just ran round the corner, he didn't die with the others. Big combo from him. Ow. Back up, come on. Boom! Shotty. Got ya. Git. You'd think that beating a boss would maybe get me back in my shell, but apparently not. So I think in the previous game, if I remember from what I watched of it, I think you just had to... I think when you lost so much health, you'd just get knocked out of your body. And you could get back into it if you reached it. But you'd have to reach it. And you had minimum health in this form. When you did revive, you'd only have a sliver of health left. Alright, we're nearly back in. That's bad. That's some nasty fellas there. I can take maybe one of them at a time. Right. There we are. And it's instant. Okay, so I don't have to like faff around with holding it down or channeling it out. Ooh, right, he's gone. Got him. Right. Looking good. That's an enemy, isn't it?
Caught, sucker.
I wonder if he'll maybe neutral when I approach him, or if it'd be an NPC I could talk to. But nope, he just turned around and called me a cocksucker. Lovely. Right, what have we got around here then? Because this looks like a dead end to me. Yeah. Is there any loot? Well, mind you, we came through there, so... Yeah, there's a path here we can take. Oh, he just whipped that around, didn't he? Got a good... Oh! Bloody hell. Ah! Oh god, he really hits you like a truck. Okay. We definitely need more heals and better heals. Like it's taking me 3 heals to fully heal at the moment. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh god, that really staggers you, doesn't it? I've still not been able to get up. I don't like this guy. If you block him, he breaks your block and just staggers the shit out of you. So So having your block broken in this game is a serious thing. Yeah, that's a serious problem, having your shell, having your block broken. Because you are staggered for... I was staggered there for like a good 4 or 5 seconds or something. It's like, right, so they could have killed me twice at this point. I hope I'm not going to have to defeat that mini-boss again. I assume bosses stay dead. Oh god, I'm getting kind of stuck here between two of them. Oh god, right. Get back. And I'm stuck. Great. They were both... The problem there that I was having is that I was swinging but only hitting one of them. And so the second one would then hit me back. So now I'm low on health again, great. I'm like really low on health again. I should probably use this gun a bit more, really. That's what I should do. Right, pull one at a time. Well, so much for trying to dodge them. Got him. You have to dance around him a bit, but yeah, I did get him. What have we got here as well? Common moonshine. It'd be nice if I had some kind of item that would heal me outside of just my thing that I'm carrying. This restores resolve. We've got, yeah, that's about it. Is there a way of restoring heals to myself? Like maybe if I kill enough things? Doesn't look like it. Right.
Try thy luck.
Right. Grab my gear. It's a good job I grabbed it. Right, that's a quarter of the way to getting back in my shell. If I pull these cautiously, I could. Come on. Come over here. Don't let me fight both of you at once. Bastard wouldn't die. Didn't die quick enough, did he? I bet there's a beacon over here. I bet there is. Because it strikes me as a long area to have to go through without taking too much damage, especially at the start of the game. Although we could always just try the old, true and tested Dark Souls run past everything method. It still kind of makes me laugh that on every single Souls-like game, this is the best way to get past without taking damage, and always has been. Just run past them. Yeah. It's stupid, but it's so effective. It really is. So is there anything actually over here? Because I'm dangerous. I'm not... Oh, hello. Oh, just money. I thought we were going to pick up that sword and I was going to get a new weapon. That's also kind of a problem that I felt with the first game, that because you're swapping between these characters and their items and that, you don't have like as much build craft sort of stuff going on. And of course you don't find as much loot, because your loot is going to be most like consumable items and currency. It's not like, ooh, finding a new sword or something. He tried to dodge. It failed, but he tried. Got a swing on me. It. So much sodding health, hasn't it? Got him. Right. And don't forget to use your gun. He does that every time, just like 180s in a split second. Right. 2 heals remaining. Okay, my gun doesn't do much against this guy. This guy behind him's a bit faster, so he'll get to me first. So we'll get to dispatch him on his own. I can do a bit of a poke. Ah, but if he catches you, he takes about half your health bar off. Ooh, yeah, don't strike him 3 times. I can get away with about 2. Ow, ow. Yep, he's going for it. There we go. We get him. Finally. We're now very low on health. Surely across this bridge is a beacon. Surely it doesn't expect me to go through all this over and over again without dying a single time or getting hurt overly too much or anything. Right? Right, game? There's a beacon here, yes? Ah, yes, I see one. Run! I think I heard growling. Run! Yeah, there was definitely something behind me. There was absolutely something behind me. What was it? Something that wasn't as frightening as I thought it was. Okay. I wonder at what point I'm going to actually start spending some of this currency, because I've got this gloom and I've got coins at the moment. So let's see, gloom and coins. Can I attempt to cleanse it and cleansing it of all corruption? We can try the challenge, I guess. No reason not to. Might even have some items for us like last time. Who knows? Right. What awaits us here then?
What a slash.
Right. I could definitely do with
Fucking clod.
finding a way to do a sliver bit more damage and have a little bit more block strength. Because what I'm finding is a lot of these enemies I'm leaving on a sliver of health, which means a little bit more damage might actually allow me to like kill them in one, well not one, but in one little combo. Oh, he reached for that one. Right, and we got some items. It's all just coins though, isn't it? Short, simple one. Honestly, the last one was harder. Is there something here first? There is. Ventrium. Is that the upgrade material? It is. Right. And can I not fast travel between beacons? No. Or you can on Lords of the Fallen and Elden Ring. It's weird that, mind you, I mean Elden Ring definitely is an open world game now, but Lords of the Fallen is sort of one. It's like lots of linear, like interconnected linear areas.
You must survive.
Okay, that's a guy back there. That looks like a boss arena to me. That really looks like a boss arena. Before we enter, there's a path over here we could explore. Where does this go? What have we walked into here? Is this another thing where we're going to return to the surface afterwards, or is it just teleported us? I don't really know. Oh, that was a parry. Damn. Okay. There's lots of items down there. Okay, fair enough. And bang. Okay, they definitely look scarier than they actually are. We get a ton of coins. I'm telling you, Lareth, this is the spot. Plenty of rats to eat. Nice old tree to piss on. Very defensible. Only one way in or out. What more can a Brev ask for? Okay, and I guess this takes us back out. Right. This looks like a side area. Got it. If we see a weird seal on an area, it means it's some kind of side zone that we can quickly run through and get some treasure in. Okay. The one problem I've got though here is that we've now got like 10.6 thousand gloom and 1.2k coins, and I'm kind of thinking, well, I hope it tells me I'm going to spend that soon, cause yeah, I stand to lose that if I die. Oh, this might be something. Oh, it's now telling me how to block. After all this time, it's telling me how to block. And perfect guard. Perfect guarding builds the enemy's break meter. And if you break them, well, we've seen what happens. And if you've forgotten, there's a video to remind you. Right. So the game is basically sat there going like, look, it's very important that you know how to guard here. He broke my guard. Boom. Gotcha. I will say the shotgun has a nice satisfying like punch to it. You just blast them and it's got a big doof like funk. And it does a surprising amount of damage. Like, it's not like on Dark Souls when you unlock a bow and arrow and unless you've absolutely specced the hell into bows, it does utterly no damage unless that's the case. It's not like that. So no, you can actually do a decent bit with this thing. It's quite funk when it hits them, right. Chunks like a quarter of most guys' health off, and you can fire up to 3 rounds in quick succession. So in a pinch, very handy.
Careful. It's quiet. No brigands. Not even a mouse. Something's wrong.
Well, that's not good. Traverse. Okay, if that last bit wasn't a boss arena, this certainly as hell is. And we're in this form. Great. It's going to smash through that wall, isn't it? It's going to smash through that wall and then it's going to smash me. Yep, first boss. Like I say, absolutely definitely a boss arena this. Oh, those were axes. And they're on fire now. The Targon. Good news, it'll only take like 3 swings to actually get my life back. Problem is I have to survive that long. Yep, I will probably 1 or 2 away then. I think that little lump next to me was my leg. I think it got severed. Right. Thankfully it does spawn you right outside the boss. Ow! Does that home in? I assume that icon means you can't block it. Boom. Bash his stupid skull in, smack him around a bit. Right, heal up. Ow, ow, ah. Okay, some of those hit me even though they shouldn't try. Oh yeah, I'm hitting the dodge. And I'm still getting smacked by it. Right. All of his attacks have a massive AoE to them. But I think it was, yeah, I think you're meant to fail here, because why would they do a cutscene otherwise? Yeah, I'm gonna say he suddenly got very aggressive in his... I know his attacks had like AoE to them, but it's like they had more AoE than normal. Vatra's Seal. When equipped, the seal allows you to harden. Harden your flesh to prevent damage from enemy attacks. Attacks and movement are paused while hardened. When it's broken by damage, your current attack quickly resumes. Equipping different seals dramatically alters your character's capabilities. Okay. Vatra's Seal. Where is that then? Vatra's Seal. Equip. We've got Untarnished Seal for the guard. So I could run in. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can do it. Ah, I see. There's a cooldown under your health bar. So you could do that. They come in. Oh, they're gonna hit me. Smack. Resume, and you just clunk and just beat them with it. Yeah, we'll give it a try at least. Problem now is we need to get a new body to inhabit. The camera's gone weirdly low. There we go. Probably got some in the lift. Right. We've got a letter. The tonic actually worked. I could hardly lift a quill before I drank it, and now look at me. Finally I can... Indecipherable scribbling. That's when he went mad and became part of the wall on the floor. Right. Nothing more there. Down we go. Right, rubble here. Let's go this way. What have we got? Not a whole lot. Just a winding corridor so far. There's some loot though. Oh, a note. Oh, blessed Mother, forgive us for our ignorance. We only sought to give seed to your precious ovum, but instead we gave birth to, and then scribbled out. And this is above that rubble, I assume. Yep. Kind of looks like the sort of place you'd put something important, but there's something over here with... Oh, hello. I do wonder, because... Oh, what have we got here?
A lone egg, on the verge of spoiling. Perhaps the Harbinger can cleanse it.
Collect the ovum. Yes.
It's safe now, in your hands. Bring the ovum back to me.
Okay, we're somewhere else now. Rook's map. It might have just like teleported us here for expedience sake. Perhaps. You know, just to move us along. Yeah, so this might be like a bit further in the game. I don't know if this is like right next or if in the full game this would be sometime later, but it's just thrown us into. Right, who knows. Right, I was going to say when we were up there and we were overlooking all of that with a really good view and such, one thing I really remember from Elden Ring, like when you first go out and you look over it, and one thing that's always been really good with the Souls-like games in the Souls-like genre is that typically, oh look, we've got that thing on his back. That's what we did with it. But one thing you would typically find with Souls-like games is that they allow you to go. Yeah. They allow you to go anywhere you can see. Can be traded for 500 coin. One's a symbol of unimaginable riches, but it still remains valuable to collectors. But yeah, you could go as far as you could see, basically. Like, if you can see it, you can go to it and actually stand there. That was typical of most like areas in the Souls-like genre. And one thing I really remember is when you're on Elden Ring and you get out for the first time, you can see the Erd Tree and that, and it's like, yeah, the whole point of the game is to get there, you know. So I wonder if they're doing the same with this. I hope they've not just done that really nice view with all the stuff there for funsies, and that you can actually go there. I remember they do the same on Lords of the Fallen, on the reboot, which is going to be getting a sequel soon, and I really hate to be these guys if they happen to release this within the release window of Lords of the Fallen 2. But yeah, Lords of the Fallen the reboot, it's had this moment where you go on this bridge and you can see the entire map, and you can go across the entire map. Like I say, it's almost like, it's not so much open world as a series of interconnected linear areas, but it is fully explorable, so you can go everywhere. But yeah, it was pretty amazing. The best thing with Lords of the Fallen is that you can go into the land of the dead when you die, and it changes the world as well. So you look at that view when you're dead, and yeah, there's these giant sort of monster corpses strewn across the land, like reaching out towards this giant severed demon's hand in the distance. But yeah. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to be the same here. Right. Okay. I will say at the very least, visuals wise and theming and things are great on this. And the music's pretty badass as well. It feels like you're playing through like a heavy metal album cover, which is the vibe that you kind of want for these types of games. Right. Yeah, look at that. That is... Now, is that a giant building? And with big flags on the top that are fluttering in the wind? Or maybe like some huge ropes or something tying to something? Or is it some kind of giant monster looming over the city? Who knows? But it's a pretty imposing shadow that it's casting there. Outside of the Souls-like genre, I remember recently I was playing Crimson Desert, and that does a similar thing as well, where like you can just see for miles on that, and they make a point of constantly showing that off. Like you go to an area, or you go into the islands in the sky and you jump down, and it's just, you can see everything. Like you can see the entire map at once. It's ridiculous.
Before the Harbinger.
Ah, so Rook's map. This guy's Rook. I'd already forgotten his name. Talk to Rook. There we go. We have to find a sweet spot.
We must keep searching.
Okay. So we've got like followers of some description here, haven't we? So we're like some kind of cult leader.
As the Undermen have promised, he comes bearing an unspoiled ovum.
Hush. Kneel before the Harbinger.
Right. Oh. We've reached Marrow Keep and got a trophy for it. Well, achievement.
I know what you are, where you have been. Harros is gone, but not forgotten. There are others like him, yearning for your bond.
Unknown shell. Search area. So they've got some kind of short, fat dude. Oh, some kind of big knight guy. Can't really make out what they're wearing. Oh, those are plate boots though, so probably some kind of... another kind of knight of some description. Someone in robes. With a beard. Maybe a wizard? Magic user of some description? Someone who looks like a pile of bones, to be fair. Yeah, that looks a bit dodgy. Guy in mail? Or some kind of brigandine armor or something? Oh, is he wearing a hat? Or is that... I think none of them have like skin in this form, so I think that's his skull, which means he's not got a helmet on. But I think that's a mask, so I think that's our rogue character. So if this guy looks like bones, that means he's not wearing any kind of clothing or armor in those locations. But he's wearing some kind of plate. Maybe this is like a melee DPS focus thing. Then we've got like a spellcaster. Mind you, he's got a bit of flesh, hasn't he? He's not like bones. Which is weird. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing this was Harros. Oh, we've got, oh. Lady Knight. You can tell because of the boobs in her armour. So I recognise those two giant dents in her armour anywhere. Right. We have the level up option, it's finally there. Consume gloom to strengthen the Harbinger. So we can level up in a more traditional sense then. Ah, but it's not... we don't get to do stats, we do just plain level ups. Like level up, level up, level up, level up again. Our health will go up by 6 points. Our shell health will go up by 2. Our base damage gets +1, as does our critical chance, and we get 3 shell points. I don't know what shell points are. Yay! Right. Okay.
Praise the blessed Mother, you're here at last.
Do I need to talk to this guy?
I am unworthy.
No. Okay, he's unworthy of speaking to us. Use the gloom siphon. So the more of them ovums I get, does that mean I get to use this every so often and it's like passive leveling up income? Is that what we're doing here?
Hey, you there?
Merrick.
You're that special Brev, right? I've got something nice for ya.
He is very tall. Axe and dagger, search area.
This one's free, but I got plenty more if you got coin. Just come visit your new friend, Merrick. Is it true you can, bring back the dead? If they're special or something? I'll take that as a yes.
The shop's a mess right now, but give me some time and I'll have it sorted.
Right, okay. Come back later, the shop will be ready. Now, where does this one go?
Forgive me. I am unworthy. But may I wash your feet, Harbinger? Wait, will you allow me this honor? I've prepared a milk bath.
Okay, I guess we're getting a foot spa treatment.
You honor me, Harbinger. The one who came before you was not so kind. He's dead now. I hope. You wish for another bath?
Right. I don't know what that does, but I guess we can get a foot spa treatment if we go there. Where does this lead?
I am your humble servant. We know you will not fail, Harbinger. I am your humble servant.
Okay, so some of them are just canned dialogue. Oh, okay, what's this? So I'm seeing way more of these. Now there aren't shells in these. There's some items down here though for equipment modifications and so on. By the way, who do you want me to bring that to? By the Tar Forge. And this needs to be brought to Franz. Did anything say Merrick? No, right.
I was told you'd find me, Harbinger. Come. I see you're prepared, but you have much to learn.
Use your guard to defend against enemy attacks. Yep, I know about this.
Let us spar.
Oh, it swapped us back to the guard though. Well, we've killed her. The Infinite Seal. With proper timing, parry incoming attacks, breaking enemies more efficiently but at a greater risk. So we've got guard, parry and harden. Ah, training, untarnished seal, range weaponry, infinite seal. Learn how to use untarnished seal, learn how to use infinite seal. Okay, I guess infinite seal, we can try it. High risk, high reward implement. Parrying requires more precise timing and inflicts greater break damage. Foes with parry resistance will not break until their meter is full.
Let's see what you can do.
I see. Once the opponent's parry resistance has been broken, they're vulnerable to, yep, so just as you do with guard.
Well done. Perhaps you are the Harbinger.
Right.
You're no wayward spirit, are you? No, of course not. But I will aid you all the same. There is no defying fate, especially in the flesh.
Okay. Let's roll. See, so this brought us back round to here. We've got this area over this way. What is this? Claims Slayer Seal. Grants glorious powers. Sidearms will deal break damage, exposing enemies to riposte. It restores some health and resolve on performing a riposte attack. Equipping it disables many achievements but enables others. Is it called the Slayer Seal because Doomslayer? I'm guessing it is. You know, enables your shotgun to to break enemies. Yeah, it's probably a Doom reference. Right, and that brings us back round to him. I think we've nearly fully explored now. We've just got this bit here to look at. Is this the tar?
Here to lend a hand.
Thing? This might be the Tar Forge. Yes, Tar Forge Smith. We can give him that thing.
What's this? A piece of her. This part, it's what makes her purr. Well, hold on. I'll bring her back to life.
I assume he's talking about the
heart's
forge.
beating again. It's my fault that her innards were filched.
So we can speak with him, or we can use the
do a
tar.
lot more if we fixed her up.
It's enhanced weapons. Okay, so now, right, with enough coin and materials, we can start leveling this up. Oh, and it's quickly. It's gone from needing 1 to suddenly needing 3 to needing 6. Okay, yeah, that quickly starts getting expensive, but we've leveled up our weapon. I think that's everything.
It's you? In the flesh. Our faith has been rewarded. Harbinger, we've prepared the Gloom Siphon for your coming.
The Blessed Method's ova, or eggs, have been stolen. Returning them will yield rewards and progress the story. Right, so we can progress the story by bringing those eggs back. And it looks like we'll be heading out. Yeah, there's nothing around here. Oh, that's fast. I'm surprised it didn't go flying upwards then. What have we got here? Read. And what she's given us in a word, charity. There's no need to doubt or wonder evermore. Oh. Playtest area limit. And over here, we're going this way then. Oh, so that in the distance we could see, it is flags. Or, yeah, it's flags that like tie down to here in the village. Same over there. Well, there's only one place we can go. That's kind of creepy how we can see our skeleton. In my head now I'm kind of thinking of the Helldivers theme just playing while we're doing this. Here we go. Widow's Overlook. Right. Musty Journal. Day 23. Grom fled in the night. Not that I need him or any of the other half-wits. I will use my superior intellect to ascertain the true nature of this statue and unlock its secrets. Oh, that's a big fella. Right there, isn't it? Ooh. Let's have a look at that map. So if I... This is also kind of strange. A trial. Right, let's just make sure we're rested here. By the way, did that say I could... Let's see. Revisit the cleansed beacon. Return to Marrow Keep. So you can kind of... there is a sort of fast travel system. Like I could go from here to Marrow Keep and then fast travel to another beacon, couldn't I? So there is kind of a fast travel system, I guess. Right, we might as well try this trial. Ow. Okay. 2 down. This one. Got him. Laterite. Is that consumed by the Tarforge? Yeah, so we get a weapon upgrade. Or material towards a weapon upgrade. Someone called Gorv is coughing. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, stranger, I'm fine. Just got a frog in my throat. Hop along. You're concerned about me? Well, I am a little unwell. Perhaps you have a remedy. Or a mushroom to spare. Right, well, if we come across any mushrooms or remedies, we know to bring them to Gorf. This, however, is not the way we're supposed to be going. We're supposed to be going that way, I think. One thing I've also noticed, as much as I was complaining earlier about having to hold B for sprint, you can actually just press L3, and I don't know why they tell you to hold B when it's both, and most people use L3 for that, but whatever. I think that we're gonna go with... which one of these? I'm not really fond of this hardened thing. I think just the regular block, the regular guard is fine. Right. Okay, we can kind of jump across there by dodging. Right, and finish them off. Pick up all the loot. If we could level up our sword or our character a smidge more. Looks like this is a side area. But if we could do it a little bit more, we could probably one-tap those guys. Burnt effigy. Increased burn resistance. For every 10 in your inventory, grants 1 burn mitigation to all characters. We'll check out the side zone. Now we're in the Martyr's Tomb. Maybe this is why we're giving us some burn resist. We're all armed with torches. Back up, back. Ah, I couldn't dodge or anything. I got caught against the wall by them. Their body blocked me in. Last beacon. It does, again, it strikes me as like similar to Lords of the Fallen this so far, in that it's not fully open world, but it's like a lot of interconnected linear areas, I think. You know, it's like pseudo-open-ish, you know, like pseudo-open-ish world. Like, not quite, but kinda, sorta, a little bit, you know? Oh, I didn't go across that time. Oh, and we've fallen down here. Ugh. At least we didn't fall too far. There we go. We make it across. We'll just go straight in. And yeah, we have to keep in mind here that I'm basically super vulnerable all the time here. Probably shouldn't be coming to side areas. Not until I get a new shell. Now we'll coax this guy into attacking. What the hell is... Has he got like a flesh beard? Like a tentacle beard of some description. Right, this is one of the guys who attacked me last time. Them two, wasn't it? Right. How are we looking? There's a dead end. Ah, crap, here we go. I'm going to say, if it's a dead end, I'd rather not go down there, because I don't want to get into unnecessary fights, but I got too close when I peered around the corner, and now we're in a fight. We got through it without being hit, but I'd rather not run the risk. So it looks like we need to get to the other side here. Right. How do we go about doing that? Oh, there's our answer. Oh, and we'll get some... Oh wait. I just noticed that we're holding something in the middle. I didn't really think that this was... So we came across one of these earlier, didn't we? So it would have weapon upgrade material inside it. Ah. And it is a tentacle beard. It's like Davy Jones out of the Pirates of the Caribbean. But yeah, those weird shrine things with the weapon upgrade material in. I thought just that it was some kind of just a shrine. Day 3. Freedom is inside. The top of the gate, the latch sits exposed. If only I had some way to reach it. But alas, all I have is this quill. Should have climbed up there then. Did I just shoot it? Obsidian lathe. Parasitic stone. Where are you? Bring to France to discover its true purpose. And parasitic something. I don't actually see that. Is that? Oh, it's a tar stone. Combat parasitic stone. Slaying foes grants you leech. Gain stacks from slain enemies. Enough stacks increase max health. Like permanently? Does it persist between deaths? These are important questions. Am I right in thinking if I then hit this? Yeah, that gives me back resolve. Interesting, okay. Let's go back then. We've got the treasures from in here, we're definitely worth coming down to get. Got some like key items and things. Right. Oh god. Yeah, that absolutely shredded me. Right. Now, I'm not sure exactly how long this like demo is. I know it's quite lengthy. I had a quick look on YouTube as well before I started myself to just see like how long other people had taken. Like I didn't watch anything, I just looked at like how long their videos were. It's about 2.25 hours, which we're approaching at this point. We're about 30 minutes away from that point. You sons of... Oh. Okay, I hate those enemies. They hit hard and they're quite tough. Not a fan of them. Well, let's grab my stuff. I'm getting the idea that these are dangerous at range. Yeah. And hit like trucks. It's like a shotgun blast. We need to find this shell so that I'm not just getting one tapped all the damn time. Is that a bear trap? Oh, he's going for me. Oh, does he just walk through it? Oh, he is absolutely a boss. Okay, so he is a boss. The Greater Arbiter of Flesh. Well, maybe not like a full boss. He's not had a cutscene or anything. He's just kind of standing around in the world. But I'm guessing he's meant to be some kind of like mini boss in the world. And now that we're only focused on one of them, there we go. And in doing that, we recover a bit of let's see, we recover most of our ammo. We'll use a heal just in case. Now one's going to drop down there. And then there's one over there. I get my stolen stuff back. Got him. Right, that's how to approach that from now on. And just be careful of these trees and obvious weird spider monster over there. We've got a map. So directly behind me. Oh, I guess it's highlighting the. Yeah, it's whipping me around, showing me that there's gates here. Okay, corrupted gates. So these side areas, yeah, they're literally dungeons. So this is a beacon, so if that's a beacon, what's a gate? I'm guessing that's those things with the massive, like, banners coming down from them. Because that little icon looks similar to them. Right. Okay. I'm guessing we've got this area to play with in this playtest, right? So, genuine question, is there fall damage? Oh my god, he's just following me. He's just following me. He's straight up following me. He's never gonna stop. We've just got him to deal with now. For the rest of us, haven't we? Right, so I'm entering... I reckon he'll be at this side, I think. So we've got to get through this mushroom village. They might be angry, but in the end they are just old ladies. You know, there might be many of them, but they are just old ladies. Right. What have we got here? 3 offerings needed. Huh. What are these welt caps? Heals a small amount when picked up. For every 100 in your inventory, adds 5 max health to all characters. Oh. So there's now a way of healing in the world. Right, rather than you just relying on those heals you bring in. Right. Nice to know.
Go away. Haven't we given enough already? Is the Lady of the Woods not satisfied? Begone already. Begone already.
Okay. I don't know if I see a shell over there. Let's have a look at the map again. So yeah, we want to go here, then there's a bridge to our right somewhere. For a moment, I thought that the one in the middle was like a really big, broad-shouldered guy. And it's not. It's just a big rock. Like, oh god. They've brought backup. It's like, nope, they have not. Okay. The one that's playing first, I guess. Okay. This map. We should find this shell around here. It's in this area. Is he just outside? If so... Ooh, there is a dungeon there. That might be where he's at. Or is this him over here? Where is it? Laterite. Okay, there's a chest down there. Is that the corpse in the middle? I think we've found him. Here we are. The Rash Shell Memory.
Locked.
This is called Teal.
Look at me. Your remedy. I need more.
I see. The rash has worsened. But I'm afraid more would be unwise. It's quite potent.
We'll see about that.
Uh-oh, he's having more.
Please. You're going to hurt yourself.
I'm already hurting.
And then he died.
What's the difference?
Teal gains Shadow and prepares to perform a Shadow Strike with his dagger. It renders you undetectable for its duration. Dashing just before getting struck grants Shadow and inflicts stagger damage. Deals sufficient damage of this type to make the victim stagger. Okay. Got it. And we probably want that other set of weapons for this, don't we? Right. Improves stagger damage. Might as well. We've got plenty of slots for it. Okay. I wonder where that boss ended up. It's not still following me through here, is it? Two offerings needed. So what offerings have we got? What have we found in our travels since that have counted as offerings? Don't know. A burnt effigy. Are the burnt effigies offerings? No. Right. Oh, but there is a beacon here. And another mushroom. Beacon found. Mushroom Village. Oh, that was a point as well. I nearly forgot. There was a dungeon back here that we didn't go in, wasn't there? I got that carried away, finding our new shell here that I forgot. Forgot about the dungeon. Right, yeah, there it is. Right, down we go. This is a... Is it a new enemy? No, it's not. It's a shield guy, but backwards. They are not very tough without their shields. Just check that there's no one to our right here coming down there. Nope, right. Okay. More weapon upgrade material. Oh, that's new. Oh, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying. Really? I'm pressing the heal button. I think it's like it takes a moment to use it. Right, let's just heal while we're around the corner. There we go. Okay, note to self, they are really tough. We can't open that, but there's nothing. Or we can just hack at the lock, I guess. Apparently, right. Uh-oh. Oh, we got knocked out of our shell. That's not good. Got him. Right, we're halfway to getting back in our shell. That's good news, at least. Oh god, this is a trial. Yeah, we're not in the... Oh god, what's happening up there? But yeah, we're not currently in a state where we should be doing trials. We've not got enough health, I think. Oh, I think that guy covered us with some kind of mushroom poison. I'm slowly taking damage. I'm slowly taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we died. I needed to get some damage done because we needed to reclaim our shell. I was hoping I could maybe shoot him, hit him, and then like dodge backwards out of it. I assumed that it took a moment or two for it to kind of take hold, but no. Well, at least we respawn here. Right. I'm guessing if we keep going, our goal is to get this gate open. Right. Right. Presumably there'll be some kind of boss there. Problem now is we have to go back through the enemies here. I do like that we go into the shadows when we do a perfect dodge. Right. 3 offerings needed, so we lost an offering. Huh. I wouldn't really know what that is. What is an offering that counts there? Those are going to fly back down and go for me. We needn't worry about it, we're just heading straight back in here. Right, let's finish this dungeon. This seems like a tough one. Gives you half a mind to just pick up your stuff and leave. Yeah, just maybe grab my stuff and go. Oh. It's weird that Unreal Engine 5, I must say, the one thing it's most famous for is that stutter. Everyone's calling it the Unreal Stutter now. And I don't blame them, it kind of feels like it. It's like, yeah, it does seem to be. And I keep saying it's developers not optimizing. But I don't know. Lots of games are coming out with that weird stutter. It just happens every so often. The game will just stutter, you know? Right. So I can just sneak past the big snake monster? Right, we don't want to mess with those monsters in there. And we have... That takes us up and out. or we can start this trial. Does a gun do much to it? Oh, it kinda does. Okay, not as scary as I expected that. And we get a bunch of gloom for our troubles for doing that. It clears the corruption so we can now leave the way we came in. Where does this go? I suspect it just takes us back to the upper floor. Yeah, if we want to go to the upper floors. Looks like there's just a guy over there. This snake monster's moved over here now, so we can probably go up the lift, kill that guy, and then explore what's over there. There might be an item or something, you never know. Well, he's dead. And there was. There we go. An item. It looks like it's... I mean, it's a lot of coins. But it is just coins. We should heal as well while we're at it. Right. Okay, that's a bit harsh. I ran... Oh... Oh, you fell down the lift. It's like... That was like a 5-foot drop, maybe? I mean, it's like... Don't get me wrong, I mean... if you fell down that unexpectedly, maybe you'd twist your ankle, but... You wouldn't die from the shock. Right, well, at least we know where his stuff is. I think now we'll head back and try to get to that gateway thing that we're meant to be getting to. I wonder if all my stuff will just be at the top of the lift shaft. It isn't. Oh well, it'll be down at the bottom then. You think though you'd just drop to the bottom of the shaft and then you'd just have to, you know, jump back out and pull the lever, but it's like, nope, you died. Great. Love that mechanic. Right, we'll hurry back. We'll even rest just to get all the aggro off us. And I'll actually level up a bit. Oh, assigns shell points. Ooh. We get 4 shell points, and this is where we can spend them then. Insufficient glimpses. You must discover the shell's full name at the Shell Keeper. Deepen the shell's bond at the Shell Keeper. Okay. We want to go forwards along this road. Just kind of keep going, basically. Now here's where it might get a bit confusing. So we're trying to head to that thing. Oh, they look a bit spooky. We want to go... Honestly, we can just travel across this landed bit here. And there should be a bunch of bridges at the end, so... I guess we can just keep going here. Well, they didn't pose too much trouble. That looks like it might do, though. Some kind of weird... praying mantis chaos spawn monster. Gotcha. Tried to dodge it last second. Yep, that works. If it works, it works. Right. And this would be this gateway we're meant to go through. Okay. Might as well rest. And we got a glimpse. Okay. And another glimpse. I'm guessing we need to cleanse this, don't we? Level up. So, shell points. We have a glimpse. Ability unlocked. Yeah, I've got a glimpse. I'm pressing... Right, let's just try clicking it with the mouse. Maybe that will... No. So I've got the resources. I guess we have to go to the Shell Keeper and use the glimpse there. Oh, we do have enough to level up though. That's good to know. Right. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cleanse this, aren't we? Okay. Cleanse the beacon. Get rid of all the crap covering the door. Right. What have we got this time? Hall of Illusions. Ow, ow, ow. So yeah, the red thing means unblockable FU attack. Unfortunately, it was a really damaging attack. Lost most of my health then.
By fire be
Now, where do we go to progress forwards here? That is a good question. in an area called the Hall of Illusions. Something's probably amiss. Perhaps there was some kind of puzzle element to this, I'm betting. Oh, I see.
Banish that darkness.
He was definitely going to breathe fire on, wasn't he? We're getting quite a lot of this upgrade material as well now. Right, we've got another one here, which allows us to go through this way. And of course there's one waiting in ambush. Right. We'll get most of our resolve back there. Oh. I see, right, it's locked in I've been locked behind. If it's giving me this, it wants me to do something. With my resolve. Yeah, it's wanting to do some kind of like wants me to use a sidearm to do something. There's a button to hit that's out of reach or something. Maybe up there. That's stutter again then. The unreal stutter. No. Doesn't help that it's not particularly well lit. I don't just blast this statue, do I? Guess not, no. What would it want me to shoot? Where would it be? I don't see a button. At least. Does it want me to shoot the floor? That bit's wooden. Maybe I need to shoot through it. Oh. Okay, it's locked onto that. What the hell else would it want me to do? Oh. Okay, that's just stupid. I think Elden Ring had a lot of those as well, didn't it? Like secret walls. It's like you're supposed to usually put like a tell that it's a secret wall, like a crack in the wall, or you know, some missing bricks or something, or make that wall look a bit broken. Having it just be completely, yeah, that's stupid. I mean, it was called the Hall of Illusions, but still. Right, so I'm guessing one of these walls is just fake then, that's what it's going to do. So we'll just keep checking all the walls. Right. One of them will lead through. Probably. Either that or... Oh, that'll just happen. We can also just, you know, smack him a bunch. Okay, I see. Well, it's that one that's the real one, because he's the one who's taking damage. Annoyingly though, the others can actually damage me, so I do have to get all of them. We've been knocked out of our shell. But we're good. Volatile fragment. Enemies dying by ranged attacks will explode, dealing splash damage. So I think we were correct in hitting him with our ranged attack, I'm guessing. Because it seems that, yeah, he's given us something that benefits ranged weapons. Yeah. We've got something that benefits ranged weapons. And I'm guessing it's given us that because he's probably weak to ranged weapons. At least it felt like he was weak. Right. We haven't got enough gloom to level up again. But this is now open. Boom. I'm guessing this is like the end of the demo then. Well, that was cheap of them. I always hate it when they do that in games and they just hide. It's one thing to hide like this. There's a booby trap there, you can see it. Now, I can't jump, so do I have to dodge it? Like dodge through it? Or does that set it off? Don't know.
Welcome to the wilds.
I wasn't sure they were an enemy then, because they were talking to me. Ooh, tell you what. Boom. Gotcha. Right. What are you? Increases poison resistance. For every 10 in your inventory, get 1 poison mitigation. Right. Now I don't know how... Yeah, I don't know how far we go here. God, look at this. Map unavailable for this area. Oh, so we've like teleported to an entirely new zone, haven't we? Because the other map's completely gone. I thought it was like one big world map and that we would find that we're just like that area was just part of it, but no, it looks like there's separate maps, like different zones or something. I think these are quite dangerous, and we probably want to avoid fighting them too much. These big ones, we probably just want to give them a good smack with the shotty. Right. I'll be honest, I was expecting to go through the beacon and just find a boss to fight, and then for it to be like, okay, well now, oh god, that's bad. Yeah, I was expecting there to just be a boss, and for it to then just come up saying like, end of demo. Right. What is that thing? Right. Weapon upgrade material. Oh, we've got one of these here. That's why we're going to just shotgun them a bit. Because if they hit you, they're quite dangerous. Anyway, I guess you could say that of most of the enemies here. Ow, ow, ow. Well, we're not dead at least, but... Well, we've got a sliver of health. But we've arrived at the beacon at least. And yeah, I really was expecting a boss fight, but it looks like it's just going to be another area. And we're already 2.5 hours in, so I'm a bit wary. By the way, where am I? Because we've got this marked on the map now, so right. Wait, is this going back into the previous area? Is that what it's telling me here? I don't think it is. Because the map's now showing where we were before, but it's now all hidden. It's like a different version of the area we were. Well, the area where we were, is that what this is? It's like alternate reality version of the village we came from with the cackling ladies. I think it might be an Right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to return to Marrow Keep. Because I want to put some shell points in. But I think we'll call it there, because I get the feeling that this, unless you're powering through it and rushing it to try and get to the boss, I'm guessing this is probably anywhere from like a demo that could take, you know, a few hours to, you know, going up 4 or 5 hours if you take your time, and I tend to take my time. I've got something to give this guy.
She nearly jumped when you arrived. You must have something she wants. Come on, let her have it. She'll make herself even more useful.
How's it upgrade sidearms at the top?
Obsidianite. It's almost maddening to behold. I must work quickly. Now, let's see what she can do for your armaments. Easy does it.
Sidearms. Ventrium. One of 2 that we have. Ventrium. In 6 we have 2. So, hang on. Ventrium and Laterite. It's like the different qualities of smithing stones in Dark Souls, isn't it? I'm guessing. So I'll use less resolve now and do a little bit extra damage. Very incremental though. Bit by bit and all that. So if it consumes less to fire, well, that means that it's probably going to have like a little bit of resolve left in the chamber afterwards, I guess, is the thing. Now let's go to this person.
Is that the thief? Let us discover his purpose together.
Let's see, shell bonding and abilities. The rash. So we can enter the memory of the rash, or we can deepen bond with the glimpse. Right, we've used our glimpses on him. We want to enter Ember of Rebirth. So he nabbed a weird concoction.
Salvation. Yes, Oblate. My flesh is weak, ravaged by disease.
And what of your spirit? Come.
Right.
I have sinned greatly, Oblate. Lying. Stealing. Even murder.
Worse yet, you are shackled by pity and shame. A terrible sickness. Let me see your face. Embrace suffering. It is the ember of rebirth.
Right. Okay, we've got 5 shell points. So, each level improves Shadow Strike, inflicts poison stacks, deals tons of damage. Each level makes him stay shadowed for longer. So, Teal gains +3 shadow stacks from his abilities. Or Plaguebearer. Every level grants a new effect against poison. We have poison mitigation, poison immunity, poison restores health. Okay. I think we want to gain Shadow Strike, dealing additional damage. Gain the next level will increase it by a smidge more, but not loads more. And the poison stacks ain't bad. It'll be good against tougher enemies, but in the meantime, poison immunity while we're in the toxic swamp is probably a good idea. We do still have some points. But it looks like we can't spend any more on escalation or that, so we might leave that for now. And we'll head back out. There was the shop guy, he might be ready to see us now. Oh, what's this? Tattered page. But her womb was laden with eggs, only one shall be promised to us, the Harbinger. He who hearkens the end and the new beginning.
As was foretold. I'm not sure I want to tell you.
Right, that's the exit, so the shop was on the left. Yeah, it's over here.
Well, look what the greaser dragged in.
Rare findings. Revealed gland. Consumer to beacon to increase your ability to use Mother's Pulse. Consume to improve your Mother's Pulse efficiency. Awakens a shell's true purpose. Okay. Tar stones. Consume 15 resolve to perform a charged light attack. Consume 25 resolve to perform a charged heavy attack. You'd think they'd just be mechanics in the game and not be Oh, we can sell this. Okay, so we have to find things to sell. We can't just sell anything to him.
Good doing business with you, Brave.
Okay. I'm wanting to head over to... So yeah, all this map was covered up when we went through this gate here. Right. And there's the axe and dagger up there, so you'd have to go into the village, up to this beacon, and then across over to it. There's also areas beyond here. Right. I think for now though that's going to do it. Again, we're 2 hours 40 minutes in. I don't know when the next boss fight's going to be, but I think we've shown... I've shown off plenty of the game here. I think we've seen a lot of it. It does look like basically what we can see here is what we can go to and explore. And so it looks like literally you'll fire off from this end and there's this whole area here. And then you'll fire off the other side of it and there's an area over this way. Right. I'm guessing that there's probably eventually going to be, well, not at this spot anyway, but maybe we'll eventually be going off to... Well, there's an area over there, but maybe that connects to this one. And you never know. We've gone through these gates and they seem to connect to other areas. You almost seem to get teleported there. But we shall have to see in the full game. For now though, yeah, very lengthy demo slash beta playtest thingy. And I'll leave it there. This will be Mortal Shell 2. It looks to be quite interesting. The combat's really good, I've just realised as well. He's literally a skull at this point, isn't he? I thought when we took over his body it might restore his flesh, but no. So, yeah, the combat's pretty impactful. Very gory, very bloody. The abilities are interesting. I'm still not sure I'm sold on this whole having lots of different characters and swapping between and that, rather than just having gear and speccing your skills into things. But I suppose it gives you, you know, if you're facing a certain enemy and it's like, oh, this seems to be pretty good against what I'm using. You know, it does give you the ability to kind of swap between character classes almost on the fly, doesn't it? You can just go to a beacon, swap out for a different character, refund your shell points, and you're off. So you can just, ooh, it's my, you know, damage, you know, my dodgy run around avoiding damage but hitting hard like a last cannon thief build isn't working out. You can swap to like the knight or something and beat the snot out of them that way. But it is what it is. So, you know, it comes with its benefits, I suppose, in that regard. But it definitely plays well. I mean, I've played it for hours. I could play it for hours more. If you're into your Souls-like games, this is definitely one to look out for. My only worry would be, I don't know when the release date is. I really hope it doesn't clash with Lords of the Fallen 2, because honestly I want both games to succeed. And I think that's always a thing to keep in mind, like, you know, I know a lot of people in like the Dark Souls community especially really love hating on copycat games. It's like, yeah, but come on guys, you know. If you just keep hating on everything that's not Dark Souls or not a From Software game, then you're never gonna get, you know, other games kind of spring up in the genre. In a perfect world, you actually want there to be lots and lots of similar games by other companies, because the competition keeps them lean, and better still, it just means that you've got more to enjoy, you know. Because you're not going to get a From Software game coming out every year, but you could get, you know, Lords of the Fallen coming out one year, Mortal Shell the year after that, you know, a new Lies of P or something, the year after that, and then another From Software game. So you've constantly got a stream of really good AAA Souls-likes coming out 1 year after the next, almost kind of like leapfrogging over each other from different companies, all having their own little unique takes on it. That's really what we want for the industry, to have lots of kind of competing ideas and games that are all doing well and being successful. I think that's the way you get the best out of each genre, when you've got that kind of competition like that. Anyway, yeah, definitely worth a look at. Would highly recommend. Definitely like the shotgun things. And that's going to do it for my coverage of Mortal Shell 2 for the Steam Next Fest. If you like what you see, you can try this yourself. The demo is out, and it's a fair few hours. It's a meaty demo, and of course it's kind of a playtest as well, so they're taking feedback. You might be able to give them some ideas in the forums and things. More to come on the channel, of course, and if you want to keep up with what's coming up on the channel, just subscribe, like the video, activate the notifications bell, and there'll be more from the Steam Next Fest to come all through this week while it's on. And I hope to see you in future videos. I'll see you then.